In July 1988, Gandhi had introduced what went down the pages of Indian history as one of the most draconian bills crafted by the Indian government. The Defamation Bill was a product of the Prime Minister's desire to curb criminal imputation and scurrilous writing. Allegedly, what pushed him to introduce the measure was a detailed coverage made by the Hindu and the Indian Express of the buffer scandal that implicated several politicians of the Congress party, including the Prime Minister. We will like them, the press, to read the bill. We are totally convinced that the bill is needed. I am myself convinced that we are proceeding on the right line, Gandhi had said in a press statement on September 4, 1988. However, what followed Gandhi's assertion on the need for placing control over the media was a unified media and public outrage of the kind never seen before. Leading journalists addressed public meetings in several cities, towns, and villages, educating the masses on the harmful impact of the bill. The introduction of the bill, in fact, bolstered the argument of a government involved in corrupt activities. The protest staged by the media was unified and strategic. In a detailed reportage of the events by journalist Prabhu Chawla, he writes about a strategy employed by journalists in press conferences held by cabinet ministers. At the start of a press conference wherein a cabinet minister was invited, the senior most journalist would ask him of his opinion on the bill. If he evaded the question, all other journalists would walk out, causing great embarrassment to the minister. But it was not just a unified media that jolted the Congress leaders' decision to withdraw the bill. Groups of lawyers, students, trade union members, and intellectuals all came out on the streets to protest against the authoritarian move of the government. Most noteworthy, however, was the opposition of members within the Congress ranks itself. Most senior members of the Congress were resolutely against the bill. Interestingly, few MPs of the party collected signatures on a memorandum to be submitted to Gandhi, asking him to withdraw the bill. The mounting pressure on the Prime Minister was further strengthened by the elections looming in the near future. He finally relented, submitting to the mass outrage, thereby re-establishing the freedom of the press. Manmohan Singh's government, which engineered the Section 66A, which curbs freedom of speech and expression and violates Articles 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution, was introduced in the 2009 amendments to the IT Act. The expressions used in the section are vague and ambiguous, and that 66A is subject to wanton abuse in view of the subjective powers conferred on the police to interpret the law. It has been abused several times. In a letter to the Prasar Bharati Board, its CEO Jawahar Sirkar claimed the shadow of government, thence Doordarshan's credibility, and criticized the role of Congress government for ignoring requests for more autonomy. Such regulations against freedom of expression by the Congress have also been seen in this millennium. In 2012, the UPA government blocked access to Charlie Hebdo's cartoons and also blocked access to an anti-Islam film.